Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be playing Idle Scaling. So the comment I'm picking from the last video is from Jonah Bra, who says Nesto card is a good accuracy investment if you save up the star cards. Yes, it is. Nesto is a card you get from the bug. The one I'm using is Flatclop, which is the first card that you get in the Purgatory, and Flat Cup gives you 300% at 5 stars, whereas Nesto at 5 stars gives you 400% accuracy. So if you are interested in that, then save up your star cards, try and get Nesto, and then upgrade your accuracy that way if you can. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Father Killer, who's supporting me on Patreon, so thank you so much. And I'd also like to thank Luke Starr for supporting me on Patreon. So, you know, if you guys want to support me on Patreon in helping make better quality videos, put more content on my channel, and just overall supports me, the link will be in the description below. I created this for Father Killer because he's helped me out so much, so thank you so much. If you are thinking about trying to get one of these pictures done from me to you guys, then wait till the end of the video and I'll tell you guys how to do that. But anyway, let's get into this video right here. So honestly, what is going on, the Google Play Store had taken the game down, so I haven't been able to do videos on it. But I have been able to play a little bit. I've finally got all the godly potions, and the reason for that is actually doing the Pacino machine. I managed to use 250 balls, and I got the gem jackpot 4 times, which meant, you know, I ended up buying a lot of stuff like crystal slots, crystals, and all that good stuff. And I'm quite far into the game because of it now, you know. So yeah, anyway, so what I've been doing, currently in the new zone Maelstrom, which is fantastic. Now what I have been doing is, I could go a little bit further than this, but I haven't, and the reason for that is because if I go onto my cards right here, go down to the bottom and I change that, as you can see, I've got all the cards from every single area, you know, up to Maelstrom. And pretty much I'm just going through Maelstrom at the moment. So now the first couple of cards from Maelstrom are alright, but when it comes to cheesers, this one, I find that they all become passive cards. Now passive cards means that you don't need them to be equipped for them to work. Apparently that's what I've heard. I don't know whether that's true or whatnot, but you know, so we got cheesers, we got this one, which you know, is passive. So this should actually work without you actually having to equip them. So I'm going to need more star cards to start on upgrading some of these. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. I could go further into the areas, but I'm just waiting for every single one to drop and then go to the next one. The reason why I'm doing that is because when I ascend, I just don't really want... Oh yeah, we got that one. Okay, what does that one do? So what does that one do? Okay, so we got 2% Pacino balls. Oh, okay, that sounds alright. So I might need to upgrade that, which means that I can get more balls. Ooh, okay, so that's pretty much one of the new things, that features that come out Maelstrom. So I'm just going through Maelstrom as I am at the moment. Then the other thing I've got, the new thing that we got is also T-perks. Now T-perks are really kind of confusing, but here's how things were. Okay, so when you get into the game, you can use T-perks, but you can only use a couple of the T-perks that are unlocked for you. I think it's like 2 of them. And the way you can unlock more is, hold on one sec, is from here. So the more you unlock from here, the more that will open up to you in the actual T-perks thing. And then we got this one right here, which gives you a boost to your T-perks or perks or skillers. And then you got this one right here, which gives you like tokens for every like HUO levels. Now honestly, this starts out quite cheap, and then works out relatively expensive, like at 17 mil, and I've only got like 13 mil if I wanted to reset. Obviously I've got an AP token at the moment, which I'm not going to use just yet because I want to just go to Maelstrom at the moment, try and push on AP as much as I possibly can. But anyway, that's pretty much how you get to unlock more of these. As you can see, at the last four says BP on it, which if I do end up managing to unlock all of them, then I still won't be able to use the ones for BP unless I spend like a lot of BP on unlocking them. But anyway, this is how T-Perks work. So across the board with your training, your dojo, your endurance fields, and your this one right here. So across them, those are the ones that will give you thingy. So as you can see, I've unlocked all of them apart from the last one on the top, which says 18,000. Now, as you can see, my total scalar levels are 15,000. It's how much you actually put into these upgrades right here. As you can see, I got level 800 on fighting value, and then I got like 600 on the rest and stuff like that. And in total, I got 15. So in order for me to upgrade the next one, I need to at least put 18,000 levels into it. I haven't really been focusing too much on that. I've just been focusing on Maelstrom. But, you know, that's how it is. So I'm going to show you guys what I've got unlocked at the moment. So we got this one right here, which gives me damage and accuracy. We got this one right here that gives me a percentage of health for every endurance level. 300% cash from enemies, which I think is like 100%, 150% cash if you put 10 levels into it. We got ores and fish mined, and then we got 200% mining experience for that. We got no Crusaders, inactive Crusaders for this one. We got cauldron speed right here, and then we have the damage and accuracy. And the reason why this one and the first one have pretty much the same thing. However, if you end up upgrading this one gives you more damage than accuracy, while the first one gives you more accuracy than damage. But anyway, the one thing I'd like to state is that if you are trying to upgrade your APO level to try and upgrade some of your higher potions because you haven't been able to upgrade them because your APO level is low, then a suggestion is putting as many levels into this cauldron speed as possible. Putting all yellow crystals on your cauldrons, upgrading your cauldrons to maximum speed, and also as max as you possibly can on value. Or is it value? Yeah, on value. And if you put as many levels into cauldron speed as possible, go off, sleep it off, and then, you know, come back, you probably will get quite a lot of experience from doing that. Now, don't worry if you put them into everything else and you haven't put them into here, you don't have to ascend in order to do that. All you need to do is press on one of them twice and it'll come up total scalar thingy. In the corner here it says 3, so all I can do is I can press that and it'll take all of my H2O points and take them off so that I can shove them all on one thing that I want. Now just be wary that if you're going to do this, the first time is free, and then it's 20 gems after that. So I mean, it's free every ascension, but you know, you get one free every ascension. However, if you want to do it more in once, if you want to do it twice, 3 times in an ascension after the first one, you're going to have to pay 20 gems. So honestly, it's just one of those where if you just want to push what APO, then you can actually refresh it and then do that. But anyway, that's it for tea thingies that I can actually show you guys. Now, there are more stuff that you can actually do. So, there are stuff for the Crusades, where some of the Crusade bosses, they would kind of rotate their materials, what you could get, and it got really annoying. Sorry, it got really annoying. You can't do it. So what they've done is stopped materials rotating so that you can just go through and they still collect the same stuff. Collect the same stuff, and then we got this collect button right down there if you want to do it. So let's just put that one. Oh, I got 80 levels, so I've unlocked. Oh, okay, I've unlocked that one. Yay. Okay, so now that I've unlocked that, we've got the collect button. So if we press collect, we collect all the resources through our stuff. What I tend to do is I tend to go on the one that gives me the most experience, collect my resources for that, just for the experience, because obviously I don't think it collects the experience either. So I just do that one, then collect them all for the others, because the others don't give me too much experience. But that's how I tend to do it. Also, there is a new thing here where, okay, so if we go onto our fight, so refresh in 3 hours. Okay, so we're going to fight this guy right here. So we're just going to go flurry here, right there, and we killed him. Now, in the corner, it just said exit. We'd come out, then we'd have to go back in. This time, we've got a next button, which puts us to the next boss, which is fantastic. So we don't have to keep coming out and doing that. So that's fantastic. We also have deck linking. Now, honestly, with deck linking, I think you have to pay like, I think it's like 100. Hold on one sec. Oh gosh, I think it's like 100 gems per deck linking that you want, because I think the first one was the only one that got unlocked. Or it was 2 of them, but you had 1 or 2 unlocked, and then you had to pay 100 for each and every single one. However, if you paid 550 gems, you could unlock them all, and that's exactly what I did, because obviously I didn't really want to spend 100, which means that I have to spend like, I don't know, 250 more gems or 350 more gems in order to do that. But what this does is that you can change your deck right here, and then you can change what you want it to show. So on the first one, this is my mining deck, so I put mining. So every time that I go to my mining screen, it will change my deck automatically for it. Number 2 is my combat, so each time that I go into a fighting area, it changes it to this one, right here. Then third one is for potions, which is like APO levels and stuff like that. Fourth one is my limbo, which is like my, I don't know, my acolytes and, what is it called? Acolytes and cultists. And then the 5th one I've got for my fishing, which I need to start putting some more stuff, because, you know, fishing, they've got more stuff in Maelstrom for fishing, so I can put stuff in there. But this is pretty much my setup, which means that, you know, each time that I go onto a different skin, as long as I've got a deck ready and told them where to go, then, you know, it will change my deck. So if I go into here, right here, I've got a total of 4,013T each time I do that. And then I've got here, over here, I got fishing, which I get 44 million for that. So I don't have to keep changing my deck. And it is the same for Crusades. In the thingy right here, we got decks, so we can change our stuff here. Although you have to buy the decks right here. So the first 2, I got fishing and I got mining. That's pretty much the only things that I really, really need. So I haven't really been changing them that much. Mainly because I haven't got the materials to upgrade it. But yeah. Oh, is there anything else that we got? Apparently there's something with the raids, like, okay. Apparently there's something with the raids, but yeah, one more thing before I actually go off, because I want to show you guys something, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how to do this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so there's a ball that goes here, so I have to pick this up and go like this. So we'll go to exit. Okay, we'll put that to portal. Okay, and then we'll go to lava. Okay, so apparently this is like a secret or something like that. Okay, so we got 3 tries. Daily trials, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I've got to wait till I'm off more. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, gem reward 1 gems and I resetted. Okay, best 3. Okay, so gem rewards is 1 gems, resetting for 24 hours. So I think you get like 3 tries or something along those lines, or 4, depending on if you miss or not. I think, yeah, so honestly, there's that, which is kind of cool, but, fantastic. Okay, so you can actually keep training if you want to. We'll go to the portal. Okay, so, and we can go back to hoops. But another thing is, is something else. If you end up, I think, rebirthing. So if you do end up rebirthing, you can go to lava. The first thing you can do is you go to lava. He will give you this ice cream, which will square root your damage. So I'm hoping to do that next time. I do rebirth so that I can do it, because I did actually get it. The game crashed. I thought that it wouldn't have gave it me anymore, so I talked to Lava and he took it back off me, so, screw him. But anyway, that's it for this video. For those of you who do want a picture on the screen like this, then if you're willing to support me on Patreon for at least a couple of months, it doesn't matter if it's a $2, $5 or whatever it is. What I'm doing is the first 5 people who do support me for at least a couple of months will get a picture drawn from me. Now, honestly, all you need to tell me is the gender of the person that you guys want, the hair colour, the eye colour. That's all you guys need to send me, and then when it comes to a couple of months, I'll be making you guys one of these pictures. I will not do white hair or eyes, because white hair never comes out really well. So, there are 2 people that I've already done it for, or there's 1 person and then there's another person that I'm actually in the midst of doing. So there are 3 spots left. If you don't mind supporting me on Patreon and you want one of these pictures, then then yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here, guys. If you do like the video, then please give it a like, subscribe to my video for more content, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra.